Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Rancher. It feels like it has been ages since we last set foot in the far range, so I am super excited to explore all the new content with you guys. Just in case you haven't heard, Slime Rancher has actually received a pretty major update this week. Just like with Ogden's Wild Retreat and Mochi Miles, now we have a new quest to do with Viktor. It sounds like it's going to have something to do with his experiments. Something about wrangling these glitch slimes, so I'm super excited to see what that's about. But Slime Rancher also received a brand new DLC pack called the Secret Style Pack, and that might have me even more excited than the update. I actually just received a letter from the 7Z Corporation a moment ago, so I'm assuming that probably has something to do with it. Inside the house here is actually where we can manage our secret styles too. In fact, if we click on this, I think they're going to give us a little bit more information. Basically, we have to find these big treasure pods around the world to unlock these new styles. So give your slimes a fresh new look by discovering secret styles hidden in special treasure pods here at the far range. Once unlocked, you can manage which secret styles you wish to show on each slime. Secret styles are purely cosmetic and won't change a slime's diet or the types of plorts they produce. And look at this right here. This adorable tiger tabby slime has to be my favorite thing to come out of this pack. I am so excited to unlock this. I hope we can find this soon. It'll actually change pretty much every single slime on our ranch since we kind of exclusively raise them. But as you can see, we don't have access to any of the secret styles yet, so we're going to have to go out on the search today. So let's see what this star mail is about. Yeah, the secret styles are missing from the 7Z Corporation. Dear Miss LeBeau, what if we told you that the 7Z Corporation has developed technology called Secret Styles that allows slimes to express themselves and show off their inner beauty as they saw it? If you answered that question, please know that we cannot hear you as you are reading star mail on a visual display unit. However, we will proceed as if you are excited. We are so happy you are excited. Unfortunately, the cargo ship containing these secret styles exploded for completely unknown reasons and left them all over the far range. Please stay excited. The 7Z Corporation is proud to announce that secret styles for slimes are now available in unknown whereabouts throughout the far range. Please find them and test them. The 7Z Corporation turning decisions to store boom plorts next to fire plorts and cargo holds into glorious treasure hunts for ranchers, one cover-up at a time. Excellent, so it sounds like there was a little bit of an issue in the transport, but I'm sure that's nothing B can't handle. So let's go ahead and go back to the ranch, and let's see if we can get our hands on our very first secret style. I do want to check to make sure too, since I'm sure it's going to work exactly like Ogden and Mochi. Yeah, we probably have to make sure that we do a quest with Viktor, then he'll probably send us a letter about his new quest. Are rat slimes a natural evolution or result of exposure to foreign matter? Alright, do you want us to find some rat slimes for you? Let's see. Oh, it looks like he wants some normal pink slimes and a little puddle slime too. Alright, well we should definitely be able to find some pink slimes out here. Since we haven't explored in such a long time, I'm sure they're going to be popping out of every last crevice in the far range. There we go, come on with me little slimes. He only wanted 8 though, so we'll go ahead and send 2 of these back. And then we'll keep our eyes peeled for some puddle slimes. So, where do you think these treasure pods are going to be? Maybe we should try to get a higher vantage point? If we could fly up on top of these rocks with our jetpack, that might be a good way to really survey the land. I'm curious where that tiger tabby one is going to be too. That one's the one that I really have my eyes peeled for. I would kind of assume that the styles are probably going to be wherever these slimes live the most. So maybe the pink slime treasure pod would be around here somewhere, since this is the main area. Then I wonder if the tabby one would be somewhere around the jungle. The tabbies do seem to like the jungle too, though there are also quite a few of them down here. In this little secret forest of theirs. This would be a good spot to hide something special. Well, I don't think that there are any puddle slimes around the main area here. I think we're probably going to have to go to the Indigo Quarry for that. That might be the closest place. I'm still gonna stay as high as possible as we go though, just in case. You know, the pink Gordo was over there. I think that was the very first one that we ever popped, so just for curiosity's sake, let's see if anything has spawned over on this island. Anything at all? Oh, there's a normal treasure pod. Yeah, something tells me that this is not the secret style. We must have missed this before, though. so this has given us the sponge shrub. Chunks of these shrubs are great for scrubbing up the bath. Alright, so we can keep our slimes nice and clean in the process too. Oh? Okay. Okay, maybe Viktor is conducting some experiments. It looks like it's raining pink slimes now. Well, let's see if we can get back over this ledge here, and then we'll continue off toward the indigo quarry. We want to make sure that we pick up that puddle slime before it gets too late, because then Viktor's experiment is going to be over. So yeah, let's head off of this way. Oh, the phosphor slimes are coming out. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this game. The slimes are all so cute and squishy. What's that? Something is definitely glowing over there. Wait a second, is this the thing? Oh my gosh, I think it might be. Yes, it looks like that is our first treasure pod. Oh my gosh, so it was hiding right behind where the Gordo was after all. We were probably just too far away to see it from up there. Alright, so I wonder what's going to be inside this one. This is a pretty gorgeous treasure pod. Let's see. We have the Sparkly Secret Style. Visit the ranch house to manage secret styles. So is that for the pink slimes? Oh, interesting. Wait a second, did it already change them? Oh my gosh, they are sparkly. Oh, that is gorgeous. You know, the best part about this is that it's going to change the largos too. So even though we don't really have too many pink slimes on our ranch, that's going to change our pink tabbies as well. So I am super, super excited to see how gorgeous that they're going to look. But yeah, let's go toward these pink largos over here. Oh, these look even cooler than before. They look like they're actually made out of crystals now. I wonder what the rock style is going to look like. Oh my gosh, even these feral phosphor largos are sparkly. That is so cool. Definitely makes them feel a little bit less menacing as we scoot past them though. Do they basically have the same sparkles as the indigo quarry here? Oh, very interesting. It looks like they blend in well with this location. Is that one down there? No, I thought maybe he was a boom slime largo, but it looks like he's just a regular pink slime. Actually, we're probably going to want to hurry through here quick. Oh, I thought I heard a little jingling. Too bad I don't have any food, or I could give you some chickens. Actually, I forgot to mention, I have been changing around things on our ranch a little bit. You guys have probably noticed that I changed where some of our tabbies are located. Basically, all of our meat-eating tabbies are going to be in the main portion of the ranch now. That way our little bee drones will be able to feed them all at once. I'm trying to keep all the slimes together who eat the same thing, so it's more effective for the beehive. And so far it seems like it's a lot less work on us. We still have a couple of things to take care of though. Like I believe in the last episode we were going to work on Puddle Paradise. Oh, and is that another one? Oh my gosh, I wonder if this is for the puddle slimes. Get out of here, little box. We want to see what's inside this treasure pod. Let's see, are you for the puddle slimes? Yes. Oh, the lily pad secret style. So that changes them over immediately. Oh my gosh, look how adorable they are. I love that little flower right on top of their head. This one might actually be my second favorite style, at least based on what we've seen so far in pictures. Since the puddle slimes are so shy, I like to imagine that they would hide behind those little flower petals. Maybe as they're ducking into the water to avoid the crowds. That would actually be a pretty good way to blend in with the scenery too. Oh geez. Oh no, it is a massacre out here. Okay, time for us to leave. It would be a good way for our little puddle slime friends to slip away unnoticed if they pretend that they're part of the plants in the pond. We'll have to see if there's some way that we can actually work that into Puddle Paradise too. I'm not sure if we moved the puddles down there yet. We must have. But we were planning on moving the... what are they called? The fire slimes? Wait a second, hang on little guy. Yeah, the fire slimes. We were actually going to move their incinerators to Puddle Paradise too. Kind of like the hot springs to the puddle slimes ponds. Oh. Hang on a second. What on earth is this? The decorizer? Withdraw echoes and ornaments. Oh. Wait a second, when did they add this? Is this for the new update too? Transport items in this expansion to the deckerizer. Alright, so we could actually tuck our echoes and stuff away in here. Oh my gosh, that is actually really helpful. I know I have some echoes tucked away somewhere that I didn't know what to do with. We typically just put them in one spot so we can use them later. You know, they might actually be with our Rainbow Queen. I think I was putting all of our spare echoes there, but it sounds like this is a much more efficient way for us to do that. Alright, Viktor. Just in time, it looks like we had 10 minutes remaining. Let's go ahead and send him his pink slimes. Beautiful pink slimes, by the way. I'm sure even you haven't seen these new styles. And the petal slimes too. Oh, we even have a little painted hen for our troubles. We'll go ahead and send it into the hunter's corral because it looks like they're a little hungry. We should probably think about gathering up some more of the hens first, actually, before we leave to do any more exploring. I definitely want to see what sort of letter Viktor has sent to us, though, so we'll check that out in just a moment. Yeah, there are quite a few hens in here that we could use. What I've been doing is grabbing all of the extra hens that we have inside this little pen right here, and I've been placing them inside this silo. So our bees currently come over to the silo to grab the food for the slimes, and they bring them over to each of their corrals. We did have a couple of issues previously with actually keeping our tabby hunters fed, which is why I decided to change where they're located. They used to be in the jungle over there, the overgrowth expansion, and I think they're much, much happier here. The only difference is that we're still feeding our tabby rock largos these heartbeats, and we do unfortunately have to do that by hand. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Oh, I almost forgot. If we go over here to the lab expansion, which is perfect by the way since Viktor just sent us a letter, this is where we can see all of our beautiful pink largos. Yes, so I have the pink tabby largos over here. And look how shiny and gorgeous they are. Oh my gosh, you guys are so pretty. We also have some pink dervish largos, and they're looking pretty gorgeous too. Nice, shiny, round planets. You know, when we're way over here in the darkness, you can really see them glittering. They stand out a lot better than they did before. Like, they are literally under the spotlight now. And there's another one of those decorizers. Alright, so it looks like we have one of these for each of our expansions. Did I just run past the one in here? I must have completely missed it. Where is the decorizer inside here? Oh no, our poor little bees need some water too. Looks like they've been slacking off on our job because some of our slimes are hungry. But there's our decorizer for this expansion. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to fill that thing to the brim too. Hopefully there's one inside Ogden's Wild Retreat. I can't imagine why there wouldn't be, but we'll use that to transport all of our goods. Alright, so why don't we see what sort of letter Viktor has sent us? Let's see what he's hoping to accomplish here. Assistance required. Miss LeBeau, I have heard of your accomplishments here in the far, far range. You seem to be very capable, quick thinking, and able to adapt to new conditions. Exactly the kind of person I need for my latest project. Should you find this proposition agreeable, I have activated a teleporter in your lab to my undersea workshop. I hope to see you soon. Sincerely, Viktor Humphreys. P.S. Should you accept this offer, I propose we refer to each other in a casual manner going forward. A reduction in formality will expedite every future interaction that relies on dialogue. In short, may I please refer to you as Beatrix? Of course you can, Viktor. You don't have to ask. It sounds like he just wants to be more friendly with us. Now before we leave the house, let's just quickly poke our nose back into the secret styles. Alright, so we have the pink slime unlocked, the sparkly pink slime, and we also have the puddle slime unlocked too. So this is where we could change it back to classic if we wanted to, just in case we ever get bored of these super sparkly pink slimes, though I don't know why anybody would want to go back to the old one. It's going to be really fun to see how all of these different styles interact. Especially that tiger one up in the corner, my most coveted style. You know, I'm thinking that we're probably going to go visit Viktor's workshop. Oh my gosh! Look at that adorable face. Viktor Humphreys has offered you a job working at his workshop. Enter the teleporter in the lab to learn more. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're probably going to do that tomorrow, because I do want to see if we can find any more of those secret styles before we end the episode, and I think it would be a good idea for us to dedicate an entire episode to Viktor. But it looks like they kind of want us to at least poke our head in. So just for the sake of science here, let's follow the star and see what his workshop looks like. Oh, look at this place. An underwater workshop. Is that the slime sea out there? The slime sea can be a pretty dangerous place. Oh, wait a second. Those are actually screens. Alright, very, very mysterious, Viktor. You have quite a bit going on here. It looks like that's an area we might be able to get into. Oh, I wonder if that's like a new expansion for our ranch. Yeah, I think you can see some sort of plants out there. It's kind of hard to tell with this big screen in the way, but that is very exciting too. He really has this place set up. I can't wait to see what sort of work we can do. But yeah, we're going to dedicate the next episode to Viktor's research. So for now, let's see if we can find that tabby skin. I think I'm going to go with my original idea and see if we can find it in the jungle. And I'm pretty sure that I also placed a brand new teleporter back here to the jungle, not specifically to search for tabby slimes, but actually so I could gather some more honey out here. The royal honey was needed in abundance to make those bee drones, so I needed a very quick way for us to get back and forth. Oh my gosh, and how adorable! Oh, I love seeing those brand new slimes just spawning naturally in the world here. Don't mind me, little puddle slimes, I'm just gonna fill up my water again, and then we'll be on our way. So let's see what new styles we can discover in the jungle. Maybe one for the honey slimes too? Yeah, actually, the honey slimes live out here in this big flower field, so I bet that would be a really good place for us to find their secret style. Anything around this area? There are quite a few tabbies hopping around here. Oh, I thought maybe that was a secret style, but it's just one of these puddles. A quick place for us to gather up some more water. Well, it doesn't look like we have any treasure pods to gather out this way. Yeah, in fact, the only one here is one that we've already opened. Alright, so let's head off in this direction. I'm pretty sure this was where the honey slimes lived. In fact, if we just follow the flowers here, that should be a good way for us to get to the meadow. I think there are some rather dangerous slimes in the way, though, so we'll have to be careful. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and bypass them entirely? So this was the flower meadow, right? Any sign of those glowing treasure pods? It actually looks pretty quiet down there. I wonder if they're tucked away in a corner somewhere? You guys hiding any secrets? You know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up all of these briar hens too, just so we have a little bit of extra food to bring back to our tabby slimes. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing any of those treasure pods over here either. I guess that would probably be too easy if they had it just sitting in the middle of all these flowers. They want to make us work for our treasure. You know, all of those islands over there would be a good spot for it too. Oh my gosh, there it is! Oh, wait a second. We could probably fly over there straight from this island, right? Yeah, we have a pretty powerful jetpack. Alright, so what's going to be inside this one? I'd imagine it could be pretty much anything in the jungle. Oh, be still my heart. The Cheshire Secret Style Pack. That's for the hunter slimes? Ooh, I wonder if we could actually find a wild hunter out here. That would probably be very, very tricky. I think some of the wild hunters do actually hop around here, though. There are quite a few of these big giant mushrooms here, and I know they love these. Any hunters at all? Tons and tons of boom slimes, but I don't see the hunters. They're pretty hard to spot, though. Ooh, wait a second, is that? No, that's just a tabby. Well, get on out of here. We don't need you bugging us, too. Yeah, maybe there aren't any hunters in the area right now. We could always go back to our ranch, though. We do actually have a couple of different types of hunters to take a look at. There you are! Oh my gosh, look at that curly tail! Oh, you are adorable, sir. He looks like a little pink and purple Tigger. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. Wait a second. Do you think Bandit is going to change too? Our big giant Gordo on our ranch. Oh my gosh, I wonder if it changes the way the Gordos look as well. Wait a second. Oh, you poor thing. Don't worry, we'll scoop you up too. Bring you right back home. I'm kind of surprised that the hunter's secret style wasn't over here, actually. This was what I was expecting, because this was about where we found the hunter Gordo, right? Oh, yes, with all of these very, very, very angry largos. This would be a pretty cool place to see the skin in action, too. If they don't all go flying straight into the water anyways. It looks like we have a few more down here. We might have to offer up a little bit of food to get them to be happy again. Oh my gosh, though, look at this little sweetheart. I love that big long curly tail. That is what makes the secret style for me. Alright, well, we definitely have to head back home now. We have some new largos to meet. Oh, hang on a second though. Looks like we have yet another normal treasure pod to crack open. You know, this treasure hunt is actually helping us out quite a bit. Not only are we finding those secret styles, but we're finding plenty of things that we didn't see before. Ooh, the shady fashion pot. Oh, I didn't realize that we were also missing some fashion pots too. Oh geez. Wait a second, P. I think you're going to have to use this ledge instead. There we go. That should be a little bit easier. Oh, we should see if we can make that. Maybe we should give some of our hunter slimes some shades to complete the look. This is probably the easiest way to get out of here, right? Right through all the slimes in the middle of the ponds here. Yeah, there's a teleporter right in the back. Alright, so back home we go. Are you looking any different, Bandit? Oh no, I think he's just the same. Yeah, same old adorable Bandit. So it looks like it doesn't change the Gordos, unfortunately. But it should still change our adorable largos over here. If they're not invisible, there we go. Oh, so it changes their stripes a little bit too. That's pretty cool. You guys are looking more gorgeous than ever. Oh my gosh, look at that face. It's a good thing we gathered up a few extra hen hens because you guys would have been starving. And I think I know exactly why. Yep, our little bee drones are all out of water over here. There you go, little guy. Fresh from the puddle ponds in the jungle. So let's go back to the lab, just very quickly to see what we need to put the fashion pod together. Was that under curios? Yeah, there we go, the shady fashion pod. We need some more phosphor plorts, pink plorts, and the hexagones. That actually wouldn't be too hard for us to do. We have plenty of the pink plorts over here, first of all. That was why I put so many of the pink slimes over here to begin with. We always seem to need more pink plorts. Oh my goodness, and speaking of which... yeah, I don't think we're going to need any more pink plorts anytime soon. Now, depending on how efficient our bee drones are being, it might be a little bit more difficult for us to gather up the phosphor plorts. Typically, there are tons and tons of plorts laying around their corral, but we did just give the bee drones some new water. Alright, so 28 of these plorts, that's not too bad. That should be enough to at least get us the fashion pot. So when you go over here, and then all we're going to need are some hexagones. But the hexagones are super easy for us to gather too, especially with our brand new teleporter. That is literally the exact reason why I decided to set one up right behind our house. If we skid around through here, I'm sure all of our apiaries are going to be ready to give us some honey. Maybe we could even bring some bee drones over to Viktor's lab too. I wonder if he's heard about these new gadgets yet. And there we go, the shady fashion pod. So let's head on over to the overgrowth and we'll share our new find with the sweet hunters there. This is where we keep our tappy honey largos, and it should also be where we keep the hunter honey largos. We saw a little glimpse of you in the jungle actually, but now we should really be able to see you up close and personal. They are adorable, even more so than they were before. This is one of the very few different types of largo hybrids that we keep on the ranch. All of the others are just purely tabbies. So if we could find a good spot to set up a very, very quick experiment here. I guess right over here will do. We'll bring out our shady fashion pod, install it right here, and we'll send those straight into your corral. Let's see how this looks on the Cheshire Cat. Oh my gosh, yes. Come on back here, little slime. Let us see your beautiful face. Is that not the most adorable thing you have ever seen? Yeah, you know what? shady fashion pods for everyone. Every single last one of the Larkos here gets a beautiful pair of sunglasses. They are going to be the coolest slimes in this entire ranch, hopping around with those big Cheshire cat grins of theirs without a single care in the world. Yep, I think we made a pretty good decision. The hunters are looking fabulous now. And once we do finally find the tabby fashion pod, you know how I said they look like Tigger before? Then they will actually be little bouncing tigers, and I cannot wait for that. You guys back here, the clash of the two cats. I think it's pretty easy to tell who's going to be my favorite. But in the next episode, as promised, we're going to spend our day over by Viktor's lab. So we'll go through this teleporter over here and we'll see what sort of mysteries he has waiting for us. Mochi and Ogden actually had some very, very helpful things to share with us. Not to mention the brand new expansions that they gave us too. So more room to house some more slimes. Let me know which one of the styles you guys like the most of the ones that we found so far too. The pink slime, the puddle slime, and of course the beautiful hunter slime. That one is definitely number one for me. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!